Hello friends, in this video I'm going to explain how to use square of 9 intraday pivot indicator. This is based on Gantt's square of 9 methodology. So let us start. The first thing that you need to understand is we are going to use this particular indicator in 30 minutes candle, and the style is Henkinashi candles, not the normal Japanese candle. So first thing that we need to do is switch this particular chart into the Henkinashi chart and ensure that we are on a 30 minutes time frame. Once this is done, we are going to separate the divider. So every time I keep getting a lot of questions as to which is the starting candle for a particular intraday setup. So the easiest way to answer is go to this particular instrument name here, and you can see this settings here. Go to click on that. In this settings, go to events, and there is something called sessions break. So just click on that and click it OK. So you can find that there is a day separator. So this is the easiest way to mark this particular day bifurcation for this particular gold international spot in TradingView platform. So you need not ask me which is the starting candle, because irrespective of the time frame that you are going to be working on, time zone you are working on, whether be it in Dubai or even if it is in uh, if you are in New York, say -4. So this is not going to change. This candle is going to remain the same. So if you are in New York, the starting time will be evening 6 o'clock. That will be the day starting for intraday setup. So if you are in Dubai, you will be starting out at in the morning 2 o'clock, early morning 2 o'clock. So this is how it works. You need not change anything. You can work on your time zone. The only thing is you mark your bifurcator and it automatically fetches you the first candle. So all that we require for this particular setup is go to this particular settings, and just you can see that there is more setting here. In this particular thing, all that you need to do is you need to input this particular number. Only one number you need to set it up. What is that one number? In the Henkinashi candle, this particular candle, the first candle is your uh, the first candle closing is your value that needs to be inputted. So you can see that in this particular yesterday's candle, the first candle closing, HA candle closing, is 3339332. So I need all the full number. So I'm just going to take the all the three digits here. So 3339332. All that I require is this. So 3339 332. I need all the full digits. 3339332. 3339332 for yesterday. So once that is plotted, you will see that the pivot point is the yellow color that is being shown here. That is the starting point. And you get all the R1 to R6 plotted and S1 to S6 be plotted. You can increase this particular thing, like you can increase this numbers to 9 digits as well. So you can move up till S1 till S9, and R1 to R9 you can do that, and click it OK as per your wish. So once these are plotted, all that I require is a first candle closing above this R1, or first candle closing below this S1. That triggers my buy or the sell. So if I'm getting a close above R1, that triggers buy for me. If S1 is getting triggered on closing basis, that triggers my sell for me for that particular day. In yesterday's trading session, you can see that the first thing that has triggered was R1. So once I get a trigger of R1, I buy here. I try to buy at the closing point of R1, like 3346.56. I am trying to buy it at the closest level. And once I buy here, this is my average level, this is my best buy and the stop loss. Okay. So once I get a close above this R2, my entire system shifts to this particular stuff one level upside. So once I am buying here, this becomes my average buy, this becomes my stop loss and the best buy. because you need to get a close below this particular level. On a 30 minutes candle closing, we require the stop loss to be triggered. So this is actually my best buy right now. So once I get a close above R2, then this becomes my average buy, and this becomes my stop loss as well as the best buy. So once this I get a close here, my stop loss moved from 3332.1111 to 3339.33. Once I get a close above this, then again this level will be moved. This will become my average buy, and this will become my stop loss. So it keeps revising on the upside. Okay. So if I'm getting a sell below S1, only then this sell will trigger. Contrary to the HIDC system, if you are using HIDC pivots, in GAN pivots, there will be buy only above R1. That will be the running stop loss will be triggered as long as we are getting a close above each and every resistance zone. But the sell will be triggered only below S1. It will not be the running stop loss one. In HIDC system is like if we take out the stop loss, we immediately reverse from buy to that of sell. In this GAN system, it is very clear that if we are getting a R1 close above this particular R1, we are in a buy zone. To enter into a sell zone, we should get a close below S1. Only then the sell will be triggered, otherwise sell will not be triggered. Okay, so we need to be patient enough. Like once the stop loss is hit, then we are exiting the long and waiting for S1 to be triggered. Only then we can make a short side entry as per the GAN intraday levels. Okay, so if you are not getting any stop loss hit by end of the day, you can close it at the two candles prior to that. That is approximately like 1 hour before the closing. You can make an exit at that point of time. So ideally, we are getting these levels, these targets. R3 and R5 are the major targets that we have seen on the buy side. Similarly, if S1 is triggered, we are ideally looking out for S3 and S5 on that particular day. Do not trade more than two trades, one on the buy side and one on the sell side. So most of the time we have seen that there will be only one trade or two trade at the max. Uh, Even if we are getting more than two trades, kindly do not take the third or the fourth trade. Just stick with only one buy trade and one sell trade. So similarly, like if you were to look on Thursday, if I'm changing this level, this is the first candle, first 30 minutes candle closing. The close is at 3348,795. So I'm just showing this particular on the sell side example, 3348, 3348, 795. 795. Try to take all the three digits. Please always try to take all the full three digits post the decimal. I click OK. It gets plotted. So this is my intraday setup for Thursday. You can see that the market is triggering on the sell side. That is S1 is triggered. So this becomes my average sell and this becomes my best sell. Market moved closed below this particular S2. So this becomes my average sell and this becomes my best sell as well as the stop loss on closing basis. S3 is triggered here on the closing basis. Now this becomes my average sell and this becomes my best sell, and the stop loss is revised to this particular level on closing basis. S4 is triggered. So once S4 is triggered on closing basis, this becomes my average sell, this becomes my best sell, and this becomes my stop loss. And S5 is also triggered, but not on the closing basis. S5 is also triggered, and once we get a close below, only then we need to trial. Otherwise, this is going to be my stop loss. So as I said, whenever on the sell side or the buy side, once S1 is triggered, S3 is my first target and S5 is the second target. And if R1 is getting triggered, R3 is my first target and R5 is the second target. So since it has completed the target for this particular day, there had been only one sell. That is like a sell has been triggered here. S3 has been triggered. So partial profit booking and the full profit booking for the day has happened by 4:35 in Dubai time. That's the end of this particular trade. So I will wait for the R1 to be triggered. Only once R1 is triggered on that particular trade, I'll take a trade on the buy side. Otherwise, there's no entry for the buy side. There had been only one sell that completes both the targets for this particular day. Okay. Right now, the markets are consolidating and moving sideways. We expect that to continue till August. So once the August is done, we will have more running markets. Right now, the market is tightly range bound. So we are expecting the market to give us only R1 to R3, R1 to R3, and R5. These are the two targets on the buy side. We usually seen S1 to S3, S1 to S5. These are the two targets on the downside if it is triggering S1. So once the market is consolidating, we cannot expect more than these two targets. But when the market started running, we will have running targets of R3, R5, R7, and R9. Similarly, when the markets are moving, running market on the downside, we will see S3, S5, S7, and S9 on the downside. Those are the complete targets when the markets are running. Right now, markets are consolidating till August 31st. I'm expecting it to be consolidating. So once August is done, once we are in a running market, we will get more targets open on one-sided markets. So that is the reason as to why we have kept all these things open. So till S9 and till R9 it is open. We can click on and extend those targets once the market are quite running successfully. For the time being, concentrate on R1 for the buy trigger, R3 as the first target, R5 as the second and the full target when the markets are consolidating. Similarly, if S1 is getting triggered, S2 is the partial profit booking and S5 is the full profit booking for the time being. This is how we need to work out on this particular intraday pivot system. Yeah, so we ensure that we are in a Henkinashi candle. Ensure that we are always on the 30 minutes. Ensure that you are always having a session break. Click the buy from the events. So don't change this. Once you get this, you automatically get the first candle being plotted. So after this bifurcator, the first candle is the candle required. That is the first candle closing on NCA basis is the only thing that you require for this particular intraday indicator to be plotted. And I'm letting you know that this particular indicator works only for gold international spot. Whether you work with a TVC chart or onda charts, whatever you have as per your trading view setup, both works like on gold international spot only. Okay, please do not use the gold in Indian market MCX or something of that particular sort. These levels are customized only for gold international spot, and it is working on spot market, not in future market. So these are the things to be remembered for while applying this particular intraday indicator. You can purchase from contacting our team member, and you can buy this particular intraday setup intraday indicator from our team. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will let you know in case if there is some changes that is taking place in the running market after September. Thank you so much for watching this video.